Peace family, it's Jocelyn Renee, your Digital Loctician. Welcome back if you are subscribed, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I truly appreciate the opportunity to help you cultivate the healthiest set of locks possible, which in today's video, I want to talk about something that impacts locks so greatly, but is truly not talked about enough, and that is the ways in which stress shows up in your hair. So as a licensed cosmetologist and loctician here in Maryland, I've seen hundreds of guests with locks, and as a digital loctician, I get the opportunity to speak with people across the globe. Like, it's amazing. Different countries, different walks of life, different hair types, different textures in virtual consultations. And one of the things that I've noticed, one of the things that is very, very prevalent in the industry is hair loss. And people with locks, women and men included, losing their hair, not necessarily because of genetics, but because of their lifestyle and the ways in which stress shows up there. I can remember one of the first instances where I had a client who, for all intents and purposes, was pretty healthy. Like, I'd started her locks, and as we are growing together, as she's coming back in for regular maintenance, one of the things I'm noticing, we have conversations about work and about life, and I'm noticing as these conversations begin to get heavier and she is kind of aware of the stress that's in her life, I hide behind the chair with my eyes seeing on her head the spaces in between her locks beginning to widen. The hair at the roots is not quite thick as it used to be. When we are finishing the service and I'm putting a strip along her edges, I'm noticing, hey, there's hair that's not really connecting with the shaft of your lock, and last time you here was. Like, I'm noticing these things and I'm connecting the dots between what she's sharing with me and the things I'm noticing in her hair. And it prompted me to introduce the conversation of wellness and what it looks like to prioritize yourself. And one of the constants, getting back to what I was saying, one of the constants in this industry is that, yes, we're experiencing or seeing people that have hair loss, like an epidemic of hair loss. At the same time, I'm also seeing that people are not making it a priority to take care of themselves. Like, their to-do list is so long and they've already done so much throughout the day and throughout the week that pouring into themselves or making space for their exercise, taking their vitamins, going for walks, practicing yoga, stretching, meditating, like just breathing, like those practices are not centered. They're like, if I have time, which you never really have time unless you make time. Or they are, oh yeah, I went to this yoga class a month ago, or oh, it's too cold outside, I can't walk. Like, there's oftentimes, at least what I've noticed, there's a excuse or a reason why you can't do something for your health, but very rarely do people make the excuse of why they can't work or they can't watch a TV show. Like, things that are mindless or things that are not serving you are easy for you to do versus the things that would benefit you and the things that help with your overall wellness are things that you have to, you have to think about those things. And I really challenge people that are in my chair, I challenge you watching this video to shift those things. Like, do I really got time to do this report right now? I think I'm gonna go sleep. Do I really have time to watch 5 episodes of this new series? I think I'm gonna do yoga for an hour, like really centering your wellness and the practices that support your wellness, the drinking water, over things that are not serving you. For a lot of people, myself included, are things that we have that can be difficult. They can be hard to do at first, or they can be easy to do at first or when things are going well and right. But when life starts lifing, as it often does, it's easy for those things to be the first things that we let go of. But again, it's that challenge to center your wellness and center what is going to serve you, so that when life starts lifing, you are at an abundance, you're at an overflow. And getting back to how it shows up in your locks, your hair, your skin. So if you ever notice like your nails get brittle, break easily, or your lips are cracked, or maybe your ankles are always dry, then the webbing in between your hands is always just, it's not quite right. Your hair, your skin, and your nails are the last system in the body to receive nutrients, to receive nourishment. So if you're not nourishing yourself, mind, body, spirit, holistically, the first place that it will be evident is in your hair, skin, and nails. And so listening to your body, listening to your hair is, or can be, a gauge to our wellness, our gauge to how well are we treating ourselves. If your hair is thinning, instead of seeking oils and seeking concoctions, shall I say, ask yourself, how well am I treating myself? How much of my time in my day, in my week, is spent caring for me, caring for myself? And if the answer to that question is not much, start there. Maybe you need to go get blood work done. Maybe it's time. Maybe you realize you haven't gone for a checkup recently. Maybe you're noticing, okay, I'm on a lot of medication. Maybe I'll check and see what side effects this medication can have on my hair, or what this combination of medication can have on my hair. Like, start with you, start with your wellness first, and then begin to move out. Too often, we look outside of ourselves for solutions, the healing that is already there, it's already within. So this series that I'm going to be sharing with you for the month of February is really centered on being stress-free, identifying stress and ways in which we can navigate stress so that we are able to cultivate healthier hair and healthier lifestyle. So I hope you'll join me for this series every Saturday in the month of February. And just so you don't miss anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I would like to ask you, before you go, in the comment section, just comment and share what is one way that you prioritize your wellness. Put that in the comments. You never know who you may be encouraging along their journey. And as always, I am wishing you peace, love, and good vibes.